Conference League, because I know the club, how the club works, and it's just the chairman and the people who are here daily who take the decisions. So quite positive.
How has the case over the summer, has it affected the mood at all around the
No,
club?
no, not at all. So first meeting we had after when we met, it was just mentioned it once, and we have one slogan for us is we want to focus on the things we can influence, and so we can't influence the decision of the UEFA. We have no influence on the decision of the CAS, so just makes no sense. And the players really did very well. The whole pre-season and training worked very hard. We were never talking about it. We said, okay, on the 11th of August we will get the final verdict, and we will accept it. So it's the only thing we can do. And our job is to prepare for 4 competitions, because we will play definitely 4 competitions, and we're looking forward to this, and was and is to be best prepared, and this is what everyone did.
I'm just wondering, has it affected you maybe doing business in the transfer window, because just the uncertainty of what European competition you will be in,
No.
attracting players?
No.
Good. How satisfied have you been with the transfer window so far from the business you've done?
Well, I mentioned it. I think we were quite passive, So yes, we replaced Matt Turner with Walter Benitez, and we replaced Ben Chilwell. The 2 loan players went back with Borna Sosa. It's good to have them in the building, but I think we have to add a few players to be ready for this competition, and especially I think it's no secret, Eddie Nketiah. He missed more or less the whole pre-season, so because on the second day of the start of pre-season he had a small injury, and now he has a more serious injury. He will be out for looks like 8 weeks, and then without any pre-season I think it will take him 3-4 more weeks at least to be ready, so it's 3 months at all. Kelek Bora, so is a young right wing back, has problems with his back, not able to train, out the whole pre-season. We don't know when he will return. Mateusz Franke, unfortunately injured again, so out, missed the whole pre-season after being injured more or less the last 2 years. So we are short of numbers, and if we want to be competitive in all 4 competitions, what we want to be, we have to add players, and especially we have to add players with quality. And this is now it's what we have to do the next 3 weeks, because then the window closes. So it looks like, or it can be, that we have 6 games from Sunday till end of August, and so it's just told you facts now. So and that's why we have to act.
You say you have to act. How confident then, with the remaining of the window, are you of getting players into something?
We have to. It's about Crystal Palace. It's not. So I read. It's a wish of the gaffer. It's a promise. No, it's all about Crystal Palace. If Crystal Palace wants to play European football, wants to play 4 competitions, wants to climb the Premier League table, and reproduce the success again, it's just what you have to do. So everybody knows this in the building. So of course it helps if players are in early when you start with pre-season, because here you have time to train. As I mentioned, if we have now 6 games, training has more or less stopped. It's just playing, and then the international players go playing with their national teams, and then it's just games for 3 weeks. International break again, just games, international break again, no time for training. Then makes it just harder to integrate the players. And let's say this is what we missed. And we have to be honest to ourselves. We missed in the last weeks to bring in the new players early enough. But again, I never complain, because it's past, so I can't change it anymore. And it's the focus on the future. It's on the focus on the players who are here. And they did a great job. So that's the positive side, is, let's say, the 15, 16 players who played most of the minutes last year are still here. So the group, they know how we want to play. We started completely on a different level compared to last season. The basics were here. It's not just to get back into the rhythm and activate everything in their minds. Of course, they could switch off, and it was necessary for them. But we started on a really completely different level, different mindset, different standard we set last year. And this is why I'm looking forward to the season in a very positive way.
Yeah, you said you can't complain, but has there been just these sorts of frustration of just not being able to get these deals done ahead of the...
You know me now, when the sun is shining, I'm never frustrated, so it just makes life harder if you're always frustrated. So yes, but that's part of the job. I think is in your job is the same. Some days are a little bit better, some not, but again, for me, it's when I see how the players are working on the pitch, how I could see how we progressed in the 4 weeks now, 4 weeks pre-season, as a team again, how their habits came back. Was really delighted with the last friendly against Augsburg. This gives me a good feeling. I see the players, I see the mood here, and that's why I'm positive.
Can I just throw in the end, but just been linked with you, is it just Raheem Sterling? We've seen some reports. Is there anything in that?
Nothing.
Well, there's been players linked from leaving the club, as a not talk about his future. Do you still see him being a Crystal Palace player come the end of this one?
He will play on Sunday, definitely. Mark as well. Mark will captain the team. Yeah. So
you mentioned Mark, yeah. And what about your own future, Albert? That you're heading into the last year of your contract. Has there been any negotiations there, or are you very relaxed on that situation?
No negotiations at the moment.
Well, we'll look ahead, back at Wembley again this Sunday. How much are you looking forward to
that? I'm excited already. I could see in the off-season, at home, I also have time to reflect, and of course, always having a call and preparing the next season. But I could feel it personally this week. I came back in the competition mode like this, and I'm looking forward to this game, third game at Wembley, third time. Hope and think sold out, and facing Villa the first game, facing Man City, and now Liverpools are really top teams here, and that's much better than playing a last friendly somewhere, it's a chance to win a trophy, and it's a chance to compete with the champion. And we want to show our personality again. We want to show how we play. We want to show that we are able to compete with every single team. And this is how we prepared in the last couple of weeks. And players again give me confidence. And I think in the last game at Liverpool, we could see how the game could happen, how the game could be. Really looking forward in the best possible way.
As for Liverpool, they have strengthened. They've gone again. What have you made of their business, and would you see them as maybe favourites to retain the Premier League title again this season?
Yes, first of all, I want to say, with all, and now talking about all the transfer business here at Liverpool, so I think they were the toughest thing happened with Diogo Jota and his brother, and then we see how unimportant transfers or trainings or games are. So really was when I got the message, so I was really down, like everybody who is involved in football. And so I think also this game, the Community Shield first game, will be under these circumstances, but on the other side, yes, Liverpool showed their ambitions. I think always you show your ambitions. A club shows their ambitions on the transfer market, and if you are the champion and then investing this kind of money, bringing in top players with a clear profile, it shows the ambition, yes. And it's not for me to define Liverpool's goal, but when you are the champion and act like this, I think it will be the goal. And yes, they will play for the Champions League, for the Premier League title, like Arsenal, like City, like Chelsea, and let's see who makes the race.
And just finally, the significance of the Community Shield has always been debated. Mikel Arteta and Jose Mourinho have seen it as, you know, significant trophy. I'm just wondering how you view the trophy itself.
For me, it's always when you play a final, when you play for silverware, then you always want to win it, you know. And I think I mentioned this so often in every. Sometimes I felt it was when we were speaking about the Carabao Cup, and said, yeah, we entered the competition to win it, and then it was, oh, that's Carabao. And yeah, of course, you know, when we have a game in training, I hope everybody wants to win it. It's a winning mentality, yeah? and so I played when I was at home after the training camp in Austria. I stayed at home. And I play, I don't know how you say in English, you know this one where you put this in and 4 in a row wins?
Connect 4.
Connect 4, and I lost twice in a row against my daughter. I was really upset. So no, really, and it's and this I think is just the mindset you have, and I hope, and this is what we try to create always, a winning mentality. You know, never play a game just for playing it. You know, enter the pitch, go to Wembley, be prepared in the best way. Have the confidence that you can win it and give the best that you can do it. It doesn't mean that you always win it, but this is what we expect from us. This is what we expect from our players. And I think this is what the fans can expect from us. They can't expect winning it, but they can expect that we enter the pitch and try to win it. And this is what we will do.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alex from BBC.
Hi Oliver. Is it nice to be able to focus on a match on Sunday, the chance to win a trophy after all of the stuff going on off the pitch?
Oh yes, it's good that the season starts, and then there's still 3 weeks to overcome until the end of the transfer window. I mentioned it last year. It's always so noisy and so many things going around, and I really would be delighted if the top 5 leagues could find an agreement and end the transfer window by the start of the season. So much political things going on, what I don't like, because it's about sports, it's about football. Fans want to see the best team on match day number 1. I think this is what they deserve, and there should be an agreement, but it is how it is. And for us, it's again focus what we can influence, and this is especially the work on the pitch.
Like you say, you got into the Europa League through sport by winning the FA Cup. Would you feel hard done by if you did end up being in the Conference League, because it's not something that happened on the pitch?
You know, it's if you get punished when you feel innocent, it's tough. Yeah, and it feels like this. Yeah, if we have to play Conference League, it feels like we are punished, but being innocent. On the other side, if we had ended the season on position 7 and go straight into the Conference League, we all would have celebrated. Yeah, so these are the 2 feelings we have. But again, if you haven't done something wrong and you get punished, you never feel good. So I think it's all of us is the same, and this is how we feel, or how we felt after the UEFA decision. And then we hope that this verdict brings us back, the CAS verdict brings us back into the Europa League, because again, we haven't done anything wrong.
And the transfer window is still a couple of weeks ago. How many would you like to see new players come into the squad before then? A situation like this now, I think we need definitely 2 more players, 1 in the back and 1 in the attack. Everywhere else we have good numbers, good quality, good competition, challenging the players each other, you know, to the top level. This is what we need, and these 2 positions we definitely need to add. And finally, just a fitness update. Chip Decore, he missed obviously a large part of last season with an injury. How is he getting on this pre-season?
Yeah, it's the same. Jack had a setback. We don't know when he will return. Still not able to train. Knees reacting, and so it's especially for him. You know, he's such a lovely guy, and it's tough. Coming here, it's almost 2 years now where he's not in a training and playing rhythm, and then coming every single day and work in the gym, work in rehab. Then you try to enter the pitch, you get a bad reaction of your knee again. It's really tough. So he gets all the support, but he won't be back in the next couple of months.
Thank you.
Haters? Yeah.
Do you want the mic?
Oh yes, please. Can you pass the mic back?
With Mark and Barry, Have you spoke to them about rumours circulating about their future, how they mentally heading into this game?
No, I haven't spoke to them since the last game at Anfield Road. I hope you don't believe it. So of course, I'm talking to the players almost every single day. So not just to them, but yes, we talked about it. But I won't tell you what we were talking.
Is it something you just have to accept that their quality will be limited to clubs like Arsenal?
It's part of success. If you are successful, that means the players performed very well. And then it's then when you are Crystal Palace, this is what happens. Yeah, that the maybe bigger clubs are interested in your players. We had this last year, especially with Michael. And it just shows that we have great players in the squad, high talented players, and they did very well for Crystal Palace. And then it's normal that there are rumors, there are some speculations. But if you watch the training sessions, they are 100% focused on Crystal Palace. And again, then we will see what happens.
Thank you. Our friends from Austria? In German. These ones are in German, yeah?
In German?
That's okay. Yes.
Who understands?
Tell us some.
Who understands? You already. Kim, you were in Austria with us. Huh? Yeah. No, I think I'm quite honest, Sometimes I think I'm telling you too much. It's always.
Nach dem Erfolg beim FA Cup, wie groß ist jetzt die Hoffnung auf den nächsten Coup?
Ja, nicht die Hoffnung, ist die Vorfreude natürlich auf nächstes Spiel, 90.000, ist einfach ein super Saisonauftakt, dann gegen den amtierenden Meister zu spielen und zu zeigen, dass es wieder möglich ist. Wir haben wieder die Hälfte vom Stadion, unsere Fans im Rücken und freuen uns riesig, dass es in dieser Art und Weise so ähnlich wie es aufgehört hat letzte Saison, diese Saison wieder beginnt.
Was würden Sie sagen, welchen Stellenwert hat das Match am Sonntag und wie sehen Sie die Chancenverteilung?
Ja, klar ist, dass Liverpool immer der Favorit ist, wenn Liverpool gegen Crystal Palace spielt, als Meister gegen den 12. Platzierten, auch natürlich, wie sie jetzt nochmal am Transfermarkt agiert haben, ihre Mannschaft verstärkt haben. Deswegen wird Liverpool ist der Favorit, Man City war auch der Favorit und gewonnen haben dann wir, also wir rechnen uns durchaus Chancen aus, auch zu gewinnen. Und so werden wir das Spiel auch angehen. Ja, als Stellenwert, wenn du etwas gewinnen kannst, dann willst du etwas gewinnen. Also das Beste wie ein Freundschaftsspiel. Und in dieser Atmosphäre, nochmal, wenn du 40.000, 45.000 eigene Fans im Rücken hast, dann bist du es einfach auch schuldig, um den Sieg zu spielen. Und das werden wir machen.
Wie zufrieden sind Sie mit dem Kader des Vereins für die neue Saison und mit den Transfers?
Auf der einen Seite ist sehr positiv, dass wir bisher eigentlich alle Spieler halten konnten. Es können de facto mit der gleichen Mannschaft beginnen, wie wir das FA Cup Finale gespielt haben. Deswegen haben wir auch auf einem ganz anderen Level zu trainieren begonnen. Wir haben dann 2 Leihspieler, die zurückgekehrt sind, haben wir mit 2 neuen Spielern ersetzt, haben leider ein paar verletzungsbedingte Ausfälle oder Spieler, die verletzt waren und jetzt nicht zurückkommen, wie wir es erwartet haben. Und deswegen müssen wir einfach den Kader noch einfach auch mit ich sag zumindest 2 Spielern, ich möchte nicht sagen auffüllen, sondern wirklich Qualität hinzufügen. Wir werden 4 Bewerbe spielen, rechnen mit mindestens 55 Pflichtspielen. Es geht jetzt durch bis Ende Mai, Anfang Juni. Ohne irgendeine Pause. Unsere Nationalspieler kommen nochmal 10 Länderspiele dazu. Das heißt, die werden dann 65, 70 Spiele haben am Ende der Saison. Und da brauchst du einfach auch einen dementsprechenden Kader. Und das ist dafür haben wir jetzt noch 3 Wochen Zeit, das auch zu machen.
Letzte Frage, was sind Ihre Ziele für die neue Saison?
Das ist immer einfach von mir zu beantworten. Es ist immer besser zu sein wie in der Saison davor. Stillstand, Rückschritt ist etwas, was ich überhaupt nicht leiden kann. Und deswegen werden wir alles dran setzen, besser zu sein als im letzten Jahr. Und dann schauen wir, was rauskommt.